Now down here, okay, this might jive in nicely with what we're talking about. Roofs. Down here, a 30-year roof, might last 20 years, and that's if good maintenance is being done. I mean, roofs just get smoked down here.
Yeah.
I mean, with the heat, we're not on the coast, we're not Galveston, but we're close enough. I mean, we got a lot of storms, a lot of high winds. My inspector, when he goes to a home, he's like, hey, Houston was built on a swamp. There's a lot of clay in the soil. Homes are always settling. Some buyers will say, oh, I think I see a pier. I think I've seen foundation work. The home was built in 1985.
Right.
It's 35 years old. You better hope there's been some type of maintenance or and usually they're lifetime transferable warranties with foundation repairs and piers and whatever else has been done. But my inspector's like, hey, that's a good sign. Maintenance and things have been performed. People have been upkeeping and some buyers have been, oh no, there's been foundation problems.
Right.
I get it, but talk to an inspector, talk to people that are in the business, or even get a foundation company. There's a lot of reputable ones down here. But so my inspector, when he goes in, he's like, roofs are kind of the biggest ticket item that I'm like cost-wise to a buyer. So we were going on home warranty. Let's go into home insurance a little bit. The home insurance company's going to ask you a lot of questions. Like, is it in what flood zone? Does it have an alarm? Whatever. Does it have a pool? Obviously, it's more expensive to insure homes. The pool's more risk. How old's the roof? I mean, you will straight up have homeowners insurance policies, State Farm, Allstate, whatever. A lot of these smaller outfits. I'm not saying these two outfits will do this, but a lot of them will slam the door in your face if you say the words 15 or the number 15 years. Because they know what's coming down the pike.
Right.
Next 2 to 3 years, you're like, hey, there was some hail damage. The hail came down here, man. Give me a new roof. 2% deductible, 1% deductible of your home value. So if you have a $400,000 home, $4,000 for 1%, $8,000 for 2%. So they're still going to be picking up a pretty big tab for replacing a roof. So if you're buying a home, the seller's disclosure notice it's the questionnaire that basically the sellers fill out and give all the, they're supposed to be super honest. And I always tell my people over disclose, if anything, on my listings. Like,
it is called disclosure.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, my first broker, Julius, back in the days, like I think 60% of all real estate between buyer and seller lawsuits or legal drama is regarding the seller's disclosure notice. I don't know that. Again, bro science here, but that's it's kind of like deceptive trade practices. If it can be found and proven that you knew something, that's not good. So it's not good to do it anyway, just because we're honest people. I mean, there's a way to make good money in this business. Homes appreciate in value typically. There's some troughs and some low points, but you're giving somebody an asset, right? And I mean, things happen in homes from time to time. Just disclose. But anyway, so roofs, it'll tell you the age because it says how old's the roof, what composition, or what's the type and how old is it. So if you're buying a home it says 14 or older, be expecting either a heavier premium or some companies just be like, nah, we're okay. Thanks for your almost business, but we'll pass on this policy.
What's an average roof cost?
Even on like a single family 3-2, 1,800 square foot home, I mean, you're going to be pushing 10 grand. On a 4,000 square foot home, like my home with a detached garage, I mean, it could easily push 13, 14K. And I mean, obviously when I get mine replaced next, mine's only like 5 years old, so I'll probably buy a new home before I have to replace it. But next time it's done, I would definitely suggest I don't have the radiant barrier, so I probably want to redeck it.